Try to. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'll go down there. There was a guy named Mohammed that I was talking to last night. Were you guys there last night? No. There was a guy named. There's more than one. Muhammad. I was talking to. I don't know. I didn't get it. I was just talking. He was just seeing like he was left the service. Yeah, I'll see if I can. That's correct. Okay, thank you. No problem. Thank you.
What do you say?
I was asking, I said, so if there's a crime scene up and it's a crime scene, you can't fly a drone over it. You said that's correct because it is an active crime scene. So the air
Is restricted automatically, temporarily.
If you guys walk in slow motion, it looks more badass.
You go back there? What happened anyway? We don't know.
I don't know yet, bro. We're trying to find out. It's not too good to be escorted by 3 cops like that. It doesn't look too good on you. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't look too good. I'll be like, no, I'll wait. I would have been like, no, I'll wait. Not walking with you over there.
They're asking him.
They are?
Yeah. They just put his hands behind his back.
Oh.
Right from the start, the mood feels tense. The auditor's camera is recording, and the questions come quickly. Were you guys there last night? It sounds casual at first, but then he changes the tone, pushing a serious legal point. He asks about the drone rule around the crime scene, and the officer confirms it. Yes, the airspace is restricted automatically. That one answer shifts everything. The friendly talk becomes a careful argument. Then, like most auditors do, he gives a sarcastic line. If you guys walk in slow motion, you'll look more badass. The joke hides real pressure. Moments later, he sees a civilian surrounded by 3 officers and comments on it. Doesn't look too good on you. It's smart, bold, and confident. This isn't random conversation anymore. It's a direct challenge to authority, and the viewers can already feel things building up.
I told you not to answer questions. Oh. You guys, you see? Oh. They didn't cuff him here, they cuffed him over there. Kansas City. Yo, they gave him a chance to leave, though. They said, go over here. Yeah. He waited right here to get arrested. Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
Owing on Auditing in America, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that thumb button right now. Share this video. Share it.
And go to Universal TV. Also, go to Universal TV.
I'm sorry? You can, but not right now. They're all going to be pretty busy.
They're going to see the body first?
What's that?
They're going to see the body first?
On the low man total.
That's why I figured. I just want to speak to the detective real quick.
Let me tell them what you did.
I'm Mo. I just want to go see the body because I know that kid. That's why.
Okay. Well, I'll tell them. Can I get your info and I'll tell them to come contact you whenever you're ready?
Sure, yeah.
What's your last name?
Muhammad, M-O-H-A-M-E-D.
What's your first name?
Same as first.
Okay.
Still exactly the same.
Okay, and what's your birthday?
0808, 1995.
95? Yeah. Okay, I'll tell them that you're sitting here waiting for him. But I don't know how long it's going to take.
It's going to take some hours probably. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'll figure it out.
The tension grows. I told you not to answer questions, he reminds him. A classic phrase any auditor knows. Then the truth hits. The suspect got arrested because he refused to leave when told. The cameraman reacts in disbelief. He actually stayed here waiting to get arrested. Can you believe it? But the real pressure comes right after. Officers are stopping movement, mentioning a body, and turning people away politely. Every moment feels important. The officers are not aggressive, but they are protecting something serious. It's the quiet moment before official news is released. The viewer understands that behind this calm scene, something much heavier has already happened.
I've only had it for a couple weeks, so I'm like, what can I do with it?
Yeah, so as of right now, they're not letting because it could compromise.
Okay, that's
But when
fine.
Captain Jackson comes out with their media unit, that's a question for him. Okay, guys.
I flew it above the Capitol City building in Jackson County, Missouri, and I had a
I wouldn't
problem.
have a problem with it. It's not my
No, I get it. I get it. You're fine. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Go to Fake Mike Real News. Where's, you know the guy with the whisk? Oh, Will. He couldn't make it. He couldn't make it, but he's always with us.
I'm here as a public information officer to make some initial comments about our involvement, meaning Missouri State Highway Patrol has an investigative team with the Division of Drug and Crime Control. Those investigators are here right now at the request of the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department. This investigation is very active and will be ongoing for quite some time. At approximately 6:12 this evening, officers with the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department initially identified what was to believe a homicide suspect. Those officers identified themselves to make contact with that individual, at which time the individual presented a firearm. It is believed at this time.
This is where the situation changes. The drone argument goes on. Privacy, evidence, and securing the crime scene are all discussed. The auditor jokes about flying a drone near a government building before, but suddenly the tone shifts. A new person speaks. The public information officer. His voice is firm and official. This isn't casual talk anymore. It becomes a briefing about a deadly shooting. He explains that the Missouri State Highway Patrol is now handling the case, which means it is a major investigation. That move from street discussion to a formal homicide inquiry hits hard. The viewers understand this is not a usual audit. It is a serious event with real-life consequences.
A short-barreled rifle. Following those interactions, gunfire was exchanged. Kansas City, Missouri police officer, one police officer did fire his duty weapon. As a result, the individual, the suspect, was struck. No other officers fired their weapons. Life-saving measures were performed immediately. An ambulance responded to the scene. Ambulance transported the individual to Truman Medical Center, but has now been pronounced deceased. At this time, as I said, our investigators are collecting evidence, collecting statements from witnesses, and interviewing all officers that were involved. This investigation will remain ongoing for quite some time. As it relates to the suspect, the next of kin have not been notified as of yet, so I will not release the name of the suspect now. Once the next of kin has been notified, we will update you all, most likely posting it on Twitter. As it relates to the investigation, why the Kansas City Police Department was looking at this individual in particular as a homicide suspect, the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department.
Now comes the shocking part. The officer explains the timeline. 6:12 p.m., a homicide suspect. Officers announce who they are. The suspect raises a short-barreled rifle. Shots are fired. Only one officer shoots, and within seconds, the suspect is down. Paramedics move in fast. They try to save him, but they can't. He is pronounced dead at Truman Medical Center. The words are plain and direct, almost without emotion, but their meaning is heavy. You can feel the quiet tension between each line. One quick choice, one deadly moment, and now a full investigation that could trigger the entire community.
It is a separate investigation. I'll take any questions at this time.
You can't tell us, the KCMO, Police Department Master tells us that this is a suspect involved with the Pollard homicide, double homicide last night.
Yes, to answer your question, I will defer to the Kansas City Police Department as it relates to their investigation. Okay, the Missouri Highway Patrol here is to investigate an officer-involved shooting. Okay?
Sergeant Bell, was that shot fired? Was that just one single shot?
That's going to be determined by our investigative team.
No officers were shot.
That's correct. No officers were shot. To the best of my knowledge, no. I know for a fact no one was injured.
Pronounced dead at the hospital or here?
I don't know that exactly, but I know the individual was transported by ambulance to Trimley.
Sergeant Bell cannot confirm if this is related to double homicide.
Yeah, so that's part of our investigation as well. So to determine the exact make and model of the firearm, that will happen at some point during the investigation. To determine exactly how that interaction happened.
Voice reporters react immediately. Their questions come sharp. How many shots were fired? Was anyone else injured? Where was he pronounced dead? The public information officer stays calm. His responses are short and precise. Number of shots still being reviewed. No officers hurt. Transported by ambulance. But the real message is in what he avoids. You can hear the defensive tone, an agency protecting itself while the public demands details. The crowd keeps pushing, but he refuses to reveal more. This is when information becomes control, and silence turns into a tool.
Analyze as well.
Was the suspect African American?
Part of the identification process right now, with the next of kin not being notified, we're not trying to hide anything. It's sensitive when there's family involved that have not been yet notified. The only thing I can confirm right this second is that it was a male.
So you said there was an exchange of gunfire?
So again, I'll have to
What's the age?
Defer back to the investigative team. Okay. Once again, the suspect, you have to understand it's sensitive when next of kin has not been notified. I can, once next of kin has been notified, tell you the age, tell you the last known home address, not home address, but home city and state, first, middle initial, and last name, okay? So just bear with us. We don't suspect that's going to be drawn out for a length of time. I would suspect if you monitor our Twitter account through the evening, that information will be released as soon as next of kin can be notified. There have been on rare occasions next of kin being from different locations throughout the state or throughout the country or even a different country where it takes a little bit more time, okay?
Can you share whether this was like a traffic stop scenario, a residence visit, or?
We'll say it was an encounter on the street. Okay.
Was the officer wearing body cameras?
So that's going to have to be a question for the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department on their policies and procedures and their equipment, etc. Okay, at this time, there doesn't appear to have any more questions, and I really don't have any other information. Once we get that information, please monitor our Twitter account. That's MSHP Trooper A Twitter account. We'll do as much information on that as we possibly can as soon as.
The last part feels cold and steady. Questions about the suspect's race, name, and history are deflected. He repeats that next of kin have not been informed. Every sentence is cautious and measured. He confirms the encounter happened on the street, then directs reporters to follow the official Twitter page for updates. The briefing ends without closure, leaving only uncertainty. As the officers leave, one fact remains. A man has died, and between citizen oversight and official procedure, a larger story is just beginning.